So.
Bloody car, huh?
It's a teapot. Huh? Nice. Price-wise. Tell me how much.
$700.
Men det ser jag som en side på nu då av där på
Hello. Oh, so cute.
That's why you make. Hey, did you see me?
Get out. We have to shift up. Don't behind this is shift. German. You can go there if you want. Just walk.
Ja, det må du gerne. Ikke pille, det er ikke vores.
Jo, det var det faktisk.
Nå, det var vores.
Ja, men altså top.
Ja, en domskab.
So strawberry.
check on that.
Yes. Yes, it's slow. Thank you. It's for you?